One of the most common assumptions in digital business is that visibility is the missing piece. If more people saw your work, the thinking goes, revenue would finally stabilize. And visibility does matter. But visibility alone does not create digital wealth. Visibility creates attention. Infrastructure converts that attention into wealth. When those two things grow together, businesses stabilize. When visibility grows faster than the structure behind it, income becomes unpredictable. This is where many people in digital business find themselves. Their ideas are resonating, their audience is growing, more people are discovering their work, but the revenue pattern underneath that visibility still moves in spikes. A strong month, then a quiet one, a surge of sales, then a sudden drop. And after a while, it starts to feel confusing. But most of the time, it's not random at all. It is what happens when exposure expands faster than the business ecosystem that is meant to hold it. Because a digital business is not a single offer or a single post that performs well. It is an ecosystem. An ecosystem includes things like your offer suite, the way those offers are positioned, the pathway someone follows from discovering your work to trusting it, and the structure that moves from audience member to buyer. It includes the clarity of your brand, the stability of your entry offers, the way your sales pathway function, and how consistently people can move through your world. When that ecosystem is incomplete, visibility does not create stability. It creates temporary surges. And this is where the conversation moves beyond strategy and into identity. Because more visibility does not just require more content, it requires a different woman, a woman whose leadership identity can hold a larger audience, a woman who can remain self possessed while more people are watching, buying, projecting, and responding to her work. Feminine leadership in digital business is not simply presence, it is refinement and self possession under visibility. It is standard that remains steady even when attention increases. It is the ability to receive more without becoming scattered by it. When that identity is still forming, visibility can feel exciting and destabilizing at the same time. And the nervous system notices that pattern quickly. If revenue rises and falls repeatedly, the body learns that growth is unstable. If attention increases but the business structure behind it cannot carry the momentum, the nervous system begins associating success with presence. Expansion starts to feel unpredictable rather than safe. That matters more than most people realize because digital wealth is not created by a single moment of visibility. It is created by the ability to hold expansion over time. And that holding capacity comes from three places working together. Identity determines what level of responsibility and visibility you believe you can hold. The nervous system determines what level actually feels safe to sustain. And infrastructure determines whether the business can reliably convert attention into revenue. Infrastructure in a digital business means things like clearly positioned offers, stable entry points into your ecosystem, defined sales pathways, and a structure that consistently moves people from audience to buyer. Without those pieces, visibility behaves like a temporary spike. With them, visibility becomes an asset. The women who build real digital wealth eventually stop focusing on being seen. They start strengthening the ecosystem that sits behind the visibility. Their offer suite becomes clearer, their pathways become cleaner, their positioning becomes sharper. At the same time, their leadership identity matures. They become more self possessed, more regulated, more capable of holding attention without fragmentation. And when that alignment happens, something shifts. Visibility stops producing volatility, it starts producing stability. Because now the woman, the nervous system, and the infrastructure are all capable of holding what visibility brings. And that is when attention begins to convert into something far more powerful than reach. It begins to convert into wealth.